We've got here, this is a
10 gig
10 gig slot, and here we have the
1296 Alfred slot,
and this would be the
2.4 gig slot antenna with droplets of water inside.
and this must be the cross dipoles for the 70 cents.
That's right.
It's a bit grotty.
There's white corroded material around on the thread in there, and there's the centre conductor has gone black.
So that's a 10 gig feed. Yeah, I'll take the slot off it because we found some problem with the connector. That's not too green. And so there's nothing of nasty in there either.
It doesn't look too bad.
Do you reckon that pin's black, or is it just the way the light's falling on it?
There's a little drain hole in the bottom of the transition, which would have been right sitting at the bottom. There it is just there, and it's quite clearly been doing its job because there's no high tide marks inside. And so the problem appears to have been water in the connection, the coax connection to the transition.
Okay, so
Stanley knife or something like that.
something very, very high tech here. We're just polishing up the choke flange so we can get that surface there, that round surface, quite closely made to the transition. It was a bit dirty and discoloured, so while Doug and Paul had gone off to get the new transition, we're just going to clean all this up and we've got a high tech solution for radome. Okay, Doug, what are you doing now?
Just preparing to do a return loss measurement looking into the replaced antenna, and what we'll see is expected to be with a good transition, and the antenna looks good.
And just on cue, it's starting to rain.
Okay, so that's half a dB down, that's the reference level, and so we've now just got to turn the directional coupler around, which involves adding adapters, unfortunately. Precision end connectors don't go together unless they're exactly right. Okay, that's now 10 dB extra, so that is actually minus 16 dB return loss.
Try and keep the bin radius as low as possible.
Obviously, like guns out there.
I'm Peter, VK4RBB, and this is
Doug, VK4OE, and we've been doing this servicing job on the beacon antenna for 10 gigs. And what is before us here are all the beacon antennas, but this 10 gig one should now be ready for action. Good return loss, no corrosion in the end connectors, and we hope it will serve another few years. And, yeah, happy listening on 10 gigs.
alright, let's put it on. So now we're reinstalling the other three beacons.
Main power connection and sensing. There.
So the top box is the
Power supply and 2.4 gigs.
and then this bottom box is the 432, 1296 and the 10 gig beacon.
Can one of you fellas hold the end of this so it doesn't go in the dirt, please? It has a tendency to wrap around. No tune-up required, gentlemen.
Good.
So you're getting enough out?
We're getting enough with these 2 bits of attenuation. It's 1.5 dB down on 100 milliwatts on the scale, so that means it's something like 200 milliwatts full power. So that's as it should be.